Hello, welcome to my channel, Messages from Venus. I'm your Alabaster Jar Goddess, reporting back to you for reviews. Yes, you guessed it. The Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. Lucy Cavendish is one of my favorite people in the divination world, or I mean, metaphysical, tarot, oracle. Love her stuff. Love her stuff. So this is the back of the deck. I don't know if you can see the colors from there due to the glare. I have to push back, but this is the back of the deck. And it's a mermaid. And like any Blue Angel publishing, the cards are good material. They have borders. You guys, this deck, for those of you who are interested in cutting the deck, this is okay to cut because you're not cutting away any of the words at the bottom or the numbers at the top. I've used this deck on myself, not on anybody else. I think I'll be using them for the dailies of this week, actually, which I'm going to start recording today because I'm on a roll, like I said. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And the cards bring a different shades. Like there's grays, there's blues, there's purple. And this deck just it's kind of like it brings you to the life of the mermaids. Like it does exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Once you pick up this deck, me touching this deck right now is the energy of the mermaids. And it's spot on. Let's see. Let me look at the book. I think this book, yeah. This, if you're one of those people that doesn't like the cover being the same picture as the deck, you're not going to want this deck. Get another mermaid deck. It's not your deck. But of course, I don't mind. So back to my story. The present. Gift, treasure, revelation of your own value. Nowness. Now. Live for the now. So the first time I got this deck, I unboxed it outside in my neighborhood. I was sitting in a benches and I had just got in an argument with my boyfriend, like a little disagreement, and I was like shuffling the cards, and I don't know if I have the card that came out here, and I picked out a couple of cards, maybe like 2 or 3, and the card that came out, it's like, it said something about respecting masculinity. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I was just like, I had to text him, and I did, and then we made up. So the deck was right. My reading was on point. Look at that. Look at this. Isn't that perfect? Like, it's one of those decks that can go dark to light to medium shades of color, or like right back to dark, and you won't even know it. And of course, I didn't read the book, but I've seen other reviews on the book, and people say that it gives, you know, time of like when to work with the mermaids during the year. It has spreads in there that I can see off the bat. It has spreads. It has explanation on each card. Let's see. And then, yeah, it has spreads. 3 card spreads. What kind of mermaids there are. The moon cycles with mermaids. it talks about explanations of like symbolism, and the mermaid, a little bit of a mermaid history. So I guess somewhere along those lines, it'll talk about how to use this card deck, what phases of the moon, I guess portals maybe opening, possibly. I'm gonna look for the one that came out. Oh, there it is. Honor masculine. Honor the masculine. That's what it was saying. And yeah, so this book is one of the booklets that I'll be reading for sure, only because it has information and a little bit of history, information on the cards, and this deck is not only easy to shuffle, I feel, to shuffle them like that, you can shuffle them like this, and there are reversals. You can do reversals on here. Sometimes my decks, I'm shuffling them just like I would any deck, and the cards come out reversed. I'm like shuffling side by side, and the cards are reversed. So, see, you can shuffle them like that. It'll be a little bit difficult, but you can shuffle reversed. Look at this. Yeah. I know this is a goddess of a lot of people, or the deity they use. Look at that. So they have a goddess incorporated in the actual oracle deck. So it's definitely a deck that I would recommend for you guys to use. I will be using the deck for the dailies. I'm going to be recording the dailies for a couple of days for this week and possibly next week. So stay tuned. And yeah, I should be having the weeklies sometime this week. I know I'm like blabbing about during my review, but I feel like I have to make the announcement. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the deck, and that you will go and get yourself the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. Thank you for watching.